Were you trying to get crazy with this, eh? Don't you know I'm loco?
I'm thinking it's all over when I go out. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't with the big bro. I got to maintain, cause it like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Like Louis Armstrong, play the trumpet off that, then break you off something soon. I got to get my props. Cops come and try to snatch these pigs. Wanna blow my house down and underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to raid my pad, and I'm out in the night who's scared. Yes, I'm the pirate pilot of this ship. If I dip with the ultraviolet dream, hide from the red light beam. Now do you believe in the unseen? Look, but don't make your eyes strain. Like me, it's going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane got no brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shorten it by 2 letters. Without the IR at the end, the reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when was stronger, today's streets are calmer. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off between the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys. All teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now Murray on the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Now run it here. It's James Conner. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
Over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Running here with Jaden Blue. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Skids down inside the 35-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Pass is caught and denied. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get a perfect start. They've got up 6-0. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some points every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then catch it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Can we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
You're right. Because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league. And the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Tight end in motion left. Off the play action, here's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Cardinal 1st down.
So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They'll run here following the penalty. Across midfield at the 45. set of downs.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Play action now, Murray. Able to hit Ryman, complete. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
Play action now, Murray. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And this is down all the way to the 3. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Connor. Can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Well, you've got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you've got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Murray, third and goal. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Tough to blame him for that drop block, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Escapes the pocket. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. I don't know about you, Brock, but I could almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's well 30, 40 yards into his return. Then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Dortch now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. Ready to start this drive with Connor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
It's the connection to James Conner. This gets forward to around the 29. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, and they were able to...
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his second interception of the season. And that deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it fun like they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore, they play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
Offense in the hurry up here. Play action, Prescott. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And we might be close to this league growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field, and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Blue reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 20-zip lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys push their lead to 21-zip already. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Cardinals take over a first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. They're going play action. It's Murray. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll be first down, Arizona. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. That one intended for Trey McBride. And now it's second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you're throwing the coverage too many.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Savon Rebel with the pick. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, bat and baseball, if you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up second down. Third down run with Blue. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. Ball down to the 26.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Prescott now on 3rd and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're left with 4th and short.
A 43-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through. And that will add to their score.
A defensive kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's a laugher so far, 24-0. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They have 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. Got his man, that's Zay Jones. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Buys time, rolling right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped playing. Like, stop playing. You said it out loud?
That was out loud. Yeah. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going to the ground again on first. Escapes a defender. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. There it is, touchdown Dallas. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Connor gets it here to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
He completes it in traffic. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Cardinals first down. They're set up at the 35 now. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here's Murray, first and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Trying again, following the sack. Throwing the out route complete. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Hits him on the out route. He's still going at the 30. It's a race down the right side. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals start to fight back with their first points of this game. Trey McBride, the touchdown. On his Chad Ryland for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Very short kick taken at the 19. And the work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And he's all the way home. 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock, so they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys continue piling onto this lead.
Cardinals 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
First and 10.
First and 10 now from the 30. Running left, it's Connor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time and talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, or that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
Stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got third and very short coming up.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Trying to run with Connor. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
First down, Arizona.
They'll go play action. Go right side, and McBride has it. Big man showing up the yards. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Cardinals getting back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
14. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Has it at the 11. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Prescott here from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. Greg Dortch back to return for the Cardinals. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. Which is the 2-minute warning from AT&T. It's the Cardinals, about set to begin their drive. Throwing on first down, here's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's across midfield with a gain that sets him up for third and very short.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He rolls to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1. They'll go, Connor. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. From the gun, it's Murray. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. Here's a screen. It's Connor. He's still going to the 30. And they get this down to the 28. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Arizona. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Short pass brought in. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
They send Jones left. Throwing again. Murray. On the move. Hit it right. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the first down on that run. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Running back sent in motion. 1st and 10, Murray. Has it in close. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals chop some of the lead off before the half. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. First down, here's Dak. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both tote the ball as a runner Really importantly, is a check down outlet on short throws. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return coming from the 14. And the return man is hauled down. And the question now, Brock, is will we be headed backwards here? We've got a flag down. Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out. Up the middle, Blue. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
Play action now for Prescott. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun is Prescott. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Yeah, hey, kill! Wide ain't it? Here we go, 46.
Dak now from the gun. Will the Cardinals get to him here? He's brought down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Play action now. Murray bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Arizona.
Off the play action, here's Murray. Connects on the crosser. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that, inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Conner again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals start the second half with some needed points. It's a James Conner touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. He'll begin his return from the 11. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31.
Yeah, pretty good.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
First and 10 from the 41.
Yeah!
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here. Second and 10 now. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Prescott now to throw on third down. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
That's taken at the 15. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 26.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. They're going play action. It's Murray. Down the field. He's got Wilson. Running down the left side. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals shrinking the lead some in the third. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yeah.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has it at the 11. And he's going to be touched down as that one comes to an end.
You could feel, even up at the booth, a full-on panic there for just a moment. But he did make sure it never overwhelmed him. He picks the ball back up. May have cost him some yards. Didn't cost them the possession.
First down, it's Blue. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. They take the hands off. Now Prescott. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Kate, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big third down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to cut off the comeback.
And he's caught. He's got Lamb. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Give to Williams from the gun. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. play made by Will Johnson.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you could be a Pro Bowler.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They start the drive with Blue. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Could not evade him. That was Cody Simon.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Chased out to his right. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down. Prescott here from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. That's incomplete left side.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd down's critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, the coach wants to see them convert those.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Kick, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Connor on the inside give. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Loose laid downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll run the counter to Connor. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
They motion the tight end over. Murray to throw here on 3rd. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force out 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. They had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Play action, Prescott. This is caught by Blue. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Sweat. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down
Hey,
and
47.
4.
Here we go.
Prescott out of the gun. 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. Jukes one defender. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Big gain. 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Yeah.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Prescott now, blitz coming. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 1 yard.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and
To run with Williams. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
47. Yeah. Here we go. 46. Wide, nice. 46.
He'll throw it. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster doing that, brother. And with 2 scores now, it's a 2-score game. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. He's got a lane up past the 30. Great vision, gets him across midfield. I don't think they're going to catch him. And he's out of bounds. They'll have goal to go already as they take it over at the 9.
Hey, I know we all wanted to see him finish that score. His teammates certainly did as he was rolling down the field. But this offense will tip the cap and say thank you kindly and try to go finish the touchdown off themselves.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You want to throw it into rush out. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And he will score! Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals now within 1 score in the 4th. Trey McBride, the touchdown! His 3rd through the air this game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Returning from the 18-yard line. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that on your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. He gets the handoff. And all he can get is 1 yard, ran that right into the defensive front.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Hey, here we go.
Dak off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Yeah!
Looking to throw. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals have some new life in the 4th. Slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down carry for Connor. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
From the gun, it's Murray. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked on a guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun is Prescott. Escapes the pocket. And down he goes. The Cardinals got there. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys with a 5-point lead. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Back to throw it. Into the hands of Pickett. And he's down to almost... No, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
Well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Up the dump they go with Williams. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
He has the Cowboys' 1st down, Brock, and that should clinch this win for him.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a 1st down.
Yeah!
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They're probably happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Draw play. This is Williams. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
With a win all set, Cowboys in victory formation. They take an 8.